again, UWA Elite fans, and welcome to the Dino-rific edition of Dangerous Uprisings. I'm the man of 1,000 spreadsheets, MC Hale. We have got every single championship on the line tonight. We have got the golden ticket briefcase. We're going to find out a little bit more about the story behind that, I'm sure, in just a moment. But first, to tell you about the UWA Elite, the loser leaves the company match, here is JC.
What's going on, guys? It's great to be back. The King of Commentary is back here at UWA Elite, and man, did I miss a lot. Mike Seaway is going one-on-one with pretty much his brother in the company, TJ Blade, in a loser leaves UWA Elite match. This is going to be insane, but it's also going to be kind of sad. We're going to lose one half of the formerly known as the Pro Team Pack, a legendary tag team here, and it's wild. I can't wait to see what happens. UWA Elite Hall of Famer Cypress here with us as well.
We know what, MC Hale, you're right. There is going to be a big announcement regarding the golden ticket briefcase, but that's not the most important thing tonight.
Okay.
We're celebrating dinosaurs. You know what that means?
What is that?
Happy MC Hale Day, our biggest dinosaur on the roster.
Are you kidding me?
We even brought JC back for a one-off.
He's part of the. Just go to the ring. Just go to the ring. I can't with you anymore. No, just go to the ring.
To digest. Some people loving me and other people hating me. Now that is not easy for someone like me to digest, because the entire time I was chasing this title, you guys are right behind me. And I understand I spent some time at the old guard against my will, but the anti-hero is back and is here to stay. In the midst of all that, I got between two friends, Matt Vertigo and Corey Dillinger. And I just want to bring up Corey, because Corey, bud, I got a couple words for you. Cor, I know last month was a very tough situation for you. Not only did you have to wrestle me for the UWA Elite Championship, but you had to wrestle a grueling match before that to get there. And you were not at 100%. That is not the match that these people deserve. I wanted you at 100%. But I guess we're just going to have to let bygones be bygones.
Wait. Listen. Everybody, let's get something perfectly clear, right? Perfectly clear. I chose to get into that match, right? I had to do whatever it takes to get back that UWA Elite Championship. And yes, I got the win. I got the chance to go face you, but I wasn't 100%. But I chose to go through that fight. I chose to go through that match because I had something to prove within me. I had no beef with you, bro. No beef whatsoever. We go way back. When I first got into this company, you're the one that gave me, what did they say? The blessing. You're one of the few. I had no beef with you. So we can put that under the water. That was my choice and my choice alone. There was no trickery, there was no nothing, there's no excuses. I take the loss as a man. You take responsibility and you move forward.
And I accept your apology, Cor. Do you have any idea how that makes me feel? My first title defense, and you were not at 100%. I started to question everything. What was right, what was wrong? And unfortunately, I was dealt that hand. But now, we can do this the right way. All you have to do is win the Cell Block 6 match later tonight, and then we can do this again the right way.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. Yes, I gotta go to that Cell Block 6 match. I'm gonna get my chance to have another match with you. But it might not be with you, bro.
You were out here, because I have a couple of words for you too. Words for me? Yeah. Now I understand I said some things in my promo. I said some things after the title match between me and Cor because I was frustrated. I had two guys sitting there talking about my title while I was standing right there and wasn't even acknowledged.
Joey, it's not personal, as you know. It's not personal. Okay, to me, and what all the fans saw was that I'm the one that got Corey that spot. I'm the one that got the pin, I got the win. So I should be the #1 contender. Right? Everyone there, we all thought, should Matt Burger or me be the #1 contender?
I agree. You are next in line because we are having a match tonight. But I just want to be a man, and this isn't easy for me to do, but Joey Adams wants to issue his apology to Corey Dillinger and Matt Vertigo. I hope everything could be square. I hope we're okay. I don't want any bad blood. It's very frustrating to be the UWA Elite Champion. That comes with a lot of pressure, but I'm ready to take on that responsibility.
Look, Joey, a lot of things happened last year. All right, you and I both know that you did a lot, but you're the UWA Elite Champion now. You put your past behind you, and I just want to say, win or lose tonight, I love you, bro. You too, please, God. Don't beat me. Don't beat me, boys. So I'll see you later tonight.
Well, hold on there, Matt. We're both here right now, geared up. I don't think we have to wait till later. I think these people have been waiting long enough. How's about you and I do a match? Matt Vertigo versus Joey Adams for the UWA Elite Championship right here, right now! Dave Swan, I need your blessing. Yeah?
All right, Dave Swan gives a big thumbs up.
Right now. Let's do it. Let's get a referee out here. Referee, come on down.
Well, here we go.
Our co-main event is going to be kicking off Dangerous Uprisings.
Rich Reed was sitting next to me. He had to scarf down that hot dog real quick. He wasn't ready.
All right. South River, New Jersey. We're going to get this show started off the right way. It's champ one fall. It will be for the UWA Elite Championship. Our official in charge will be Ref Brandon. Introducing first, the challenger. Wrestling out of the concrete jungle, he himself is a former UWA Elite Champion looking to reclaim his glory. Give it up for the New York Drip, Matt Vertigo. And now, introducing his opponent, wrestling out of Charlottesville, New Jersey. He is the reigning, defending UWA Elite Champion, the anti-hero, Joey Adams.
All right, what a way to kick off Dangerous Uprisings. The UWA Elite Championship is on the line as the anti-hero defends against a former UWA Elite Champion in the New York Drip, Matt Vertigo.
And it's not often that you hear chanting for the challenger like this. We hear a lot of chanting for Matt Vertigo coming from the fans here at ringside.
I'm just so interested to see what Cypress has to say about these UWA Elite fans.
Oh, I say a lot of things about the fans.
That seems like nothing's changed.
Well, wait, hold on. Wait, are you looking for good things or bad things?
I'd never expect
Because
anything good.
if it's good things, I don't have much to say. But bad things, I have plenty.
I figured. Nothing has changed in my short absence.
Well, you're gone again next month, right? 'Cause it's just a one shot.
That's where you're wrong, my friend.
Waist lock by Matt Vertigo.
Joey Adams, though, able to maneuver his arm around the neck and taking him down with the side headlock there.
You know, MC Hale, I don't like to agree with you, but you brought up a great, point that Matt Vertigo had a great point in that promo. Mm-hmm. He is the one that got the pinfall victory in that tag match.
It is, yeah. And I mean, how do you argue that he's not the number one contender if he's the man who got Dillinger that match in the first place?
Adams taken down with the shoulder tackle. Vertigo back into the waist lock, but Adams cutting it off.
Adams had the right idea before, getting Vertigo off of his feet, and now that Vertigo's been able to get back to that vertical base. Oh, wait, I just got that. Anyway.
Big forearm to the head of Adams, and Vertigo saw an attack coming. He cut it short and hits him with a big boot to the jaw, taken down with the clothesline.
I don't know if Joey Adams made his dentist appointment yet for Monday morning.
Wow.
So I heard that a certain someone passed MC Hale a note saying that JC was relieved of his duties.
Yeah, Dave Swan.
Yeah. Unfortunately, MC Hale noticed the handwriting and got to the point there.
Yeah, I don't know why Dave Swan didn't use his computer.
Both men now on the apron. Joey Adams delivering the big right hand. What a chop to follow.
Just the echo. Scoop slam from Adams. No, Vertigo able to float up and over.
No way.
Unpretty or on the apron? No.
Neck breaker. Oh my goodness!
You know, I've heard that is the hardest part of the ring.
I've heard that too.
Someone's told me that before.
Sounds like a
I've
very
heard that on
intelligent.
multiple occasions.
Sounds like a very intelligent and attractive person that said that.
I was thinking old, but if you want to go with those words.
And just like that, Vertigo may be out of the equation.
Adams has to take advantage here. Not too often you can keep Vertigo off his feet. Senton splash is one way to do that.
Adams only getting 2 out of it.
You can hear you can feel the tension in the room right now. And the fans not 100% sure who they're pulling for. We heard chants for Vertigo early. We heard a couple of cheers for Joey Adams.
But I think the message that Adams delivered kind of has this audience somewhat silent. Like they don't know where their allegiance lies right now. Both men are truly loved by the UWA Elite Army.
Yeah, I don't trust Joey Adams. Let's get throw it out there.
I really can't argue with that. It's a valid point. He has been a member of the Old Guard, but that wasn't under his own power.
And and I did say that earlier, but like he did at some points. Oh my goodness!
A shot right to the dome.
But like, this might be it right here. I'll get back to my point if it's not. Joey Adams did play by their rules, so to speak, for a little while. Like he did adapt to what they were doing the Old Guard way.
And turning on your Old Guard teammate seems to be the flavor of the month here, doesn't it?
Yeah, I guess Joey Adams was the glue that held that group together.
Look at the Old Guard now. So much on the line. For Blade and Seaway, but that's later on. This is now. Vertigo, another chop to the chest. Has Adams right where he wants him. Ooh, second one.
And the winner of this match will face the winner of the Cell Block 6 match later tonight.
Our main event coming your way a little bit later on.
The UWA Elite specialty. It's one of a kind. You only see that here in UWA Elite.
I lost count, fellas.
Joey trying to fight his way out of it. A couple of shots to the ribs.
Oh, a buckle bomb.
Vertigo's neck ricocheted right off that top turnbuckle there.
And his neck might be in some serious damage here. As we saw earlier, the neck breaker on the apron, and now neck meets the turnbuckle. That turnbuckle pad offering little to no protection. Kick to the gut here. And Adams taking down Vertigo with that leg drop too. Only two.
You know what? I want to touch on something real quick that you just mentioned about the turnbuckle pad. People think, because, there's a pad, that it doesn't hurt. No, it still hurts. Yes, it is covered in exposed metal, but that pad is solid leather. You get your face smacked into it like I have before, it hurts. Okay, end of ring.
It ends careers, quite literally.
Extremely densely packed. It doesn't exactly offer a whole lot of cushion.
Vertigo was such in a daze he couldn't even reach Adams with his big boot shot there, but now Vertigo met with the shoulder. Catches the right foot, no. Back and forth and back and forth we go, my goodness!
Flatliner into the middle turnbuckle from Joey Adams.
Yeah, Vertigo might need to go through concussion protocol. This is quite the beating.
Messed up his neck in one corner and then face first in the other corner.
Adams may took a little bit too much time pulling Vertigo out there to take his second bearings. He would have had a little bit quicker. He would have had him here.
Vertigo saying before this match that Joey Adams is, he used to try and measure up to Joey Adams, and now that's been reversed a little bit. It's Adams who has to drip it off. No! Joey Adams hung on to it, I think.
Yeah, he definitely didn't get all of it there. Adams trying to block it, but he didn't block it, but he got enough hold on Adams, on Vertigo's neck hair area to not get the full force.
It looked like Vertigo's body ended up a little bit more on Joey Adams, actually cushioning just a little bit. He didn't get quite the momentum that he normally does with that drip drop.
Spinning back fist there. Knee to the face, another. And a big boot. Drops the anti-hero.
Joey Adams getting turned every which way.
I'm sorry, but watching Matt Vertigo kick people in the face never gets old. I enjoy it a lot, actually.
Vertigo looks like he's setting up for a pedigree, possibly.
JC, you go out there and take one next.
Yeah, I'm going to pass on that. Wait a minute. Adams countering here. Oh, and right into the pinfall, dropping Vertigo once again on his neck, too. And how does Vertigo stay in it? We've seen three huge moves, nearly crippling Matt Vertigo.
Just remember that Vertigo's neck ricocheting off that top turnbuckle earlier. So all these moves are taking a toll.
Cypress, this is something you and I spoke about on the microphones last month. All the people that underestimate Joey Adams, and looks like Matt Vertigo might be one of them, and they've quickly paid that price.
He defeated Dillinger last show, and he's looking in a good spot now for Vertigo.
And when's the last time you saw Corey Dillinger get a sunset flip?
Oh, wait a minute.
Last show.
Never mind.
Vertigo dead center in the ring with submission lock applied.
I mean, it's not the no-leaf clover, but it's still effective.
Vertigo's trying to fight his way out of it, but if he fights too much, Joey Adams can just turn him to the side for a pinning combination. Vertigo now reaching with his right leg, with his right foot.
And that's where Vertigo has an advantage. He's very lengthy.
We're all just going to let that go? All right.
And the Texas
No-leaf clover from Joey Adams in the middle of the ring.
Vertigo, though, still not giving in.
That right hand is shaky. He's thinking about it.
Well, we've seen Adams put many wrestler down with this move.
And Vertigo gets his hand on the ropes.
Well, Adams giving into the frustration a little bit. He's got to stay right on top of Vertigo. He's almost had this match won a couple times. Don't let your opponent get their breath.
Yeah, and you can't let your anger get the best of you because that's when you start to lose it. That's when you slip away.
Looks like Adams might be trying for another unpretty, or no. Off the ropes he goes. Rip drop.
Got all of it on that attempt. 1, 2, only 2.
It's a half-hearted kick out by Joey Adams, but just enough to get that right shoulder off of the mat. Now Vertigo, it's his turn to be frustrated.
Both men have taken quite the beating throughout this matchup, but not willing to give in.
What a way to kick off Dangerous Uprisings.
Another Vertigo chant here from the fans in South River.
And again, Vertigo going for that pedigree position. No, Adams fights free.
I think he's actually going for the package pile driver.
And again, Vertigo dropped in the center of the ring looking for the no-leaf clover once more.
Vertigo fighting hard out of it, and actually he's able to take Adams up, over, around, and through. And small package from Vertigo. 1, 2. Still only a 2 count.
Near fall after near fall. Wait a minute. Roll up pin. 2.
Pinning combinations being traded back and forth.
Oh, wait. Sunset Flip. This is what beat Corey Dillinger.
1, 2. Still not enough.
Didn't get the job done against Vertigo.
Adams waiting for Vertigo to get to his feet, but waited a moment too long.
Now an exchange of right hands. Oh! That one really clocked him. Another big boot to the jaw.
Yeah, Vertigo using that momentum to bounce off of the ropes.
Introducing Adams' face to the knee.
Turning it into a snapmare of sorts.
And Vertigo not letting go of Adams' head. Still going with it.
Looked like Vertigo might have been going for a crossbody, but Adams dumps him into the middle of the ring, hooks the leg. 1, 2, and 3.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the match, and still UWA Elite Champion,
And how about that for an opener for Dangerous Uprisings?
Joey Adams, the anti-hero, walks into Dangerous Uprisings as the UWA Elite Champ, and as he promised, is going to walk out the same.
And now he can sit back and relax and just watch that Cell Block 6 match later tonight and see who his next opponent is.
Folks, the UWA Elite is going to be returning here to South River on Saturday, June 14th with UWA Elite Aggression. Tickets are available here today on UWAElite.com. Don't go anywhere. UWA Elite action will return in just 1 minute. He can't even yell to his tag team partner. He goes crashing into Steeler. The cover. 1, 2, and 3.
Something tells me that's not what the Just Us League had drawn
Down to the entryway. I mean, I don't know what this means for the Just Us League. But
Everybody, quiet down.
Okay.
I get it. I understand.
I can't.
What do you want me to
Those
do?
tag team
I
titles
thought we had it.
It should have been ours. Again.
Yeah, my fault again. I get it.
Yeah.
I get it.
Yeah,
I know.
You bumped me in the head.
We lost the match too. You don't hear us bickering like an old married couple.
Yo, you guys have a lot of talk for a couple little boys.
Oh,
Okay.
boys. I thought I beat you for the tag titles before. Is that not true?
Yeah, sure.
Oh! God, what the hell? Hey! Whoa!
Back it off, guys. Back it off.
Easy. What are we doing here? Hey! Are you kidding me?
All right, guys. All right.
Turn this. Yo! You want some? Come on, man. Turn this. Let's go.
How about next month?
Yeah?
Next
How
month.
about
You want to talk crap next month?
1, 2, 3. Let's run
Hey,
it back.
Massacre.
Always a pleasure to kick your ass. Come on, let's
next
go.
month.
Come on, go.
That's it, Miles. Come on.
The Lost Boys, we're taking on the Just Us League again. And this time, there's no funny business. There might be a little bit of funny
Absolutely no funny business, brother.
There's no funny business.
Just Us League. You guys lost. You lost. You're washed. You're not good anymore. And all you've been doing is whining and making excuses. Whereas we have been getting better and better and better and doing everything we can to get back on track.
Steeler, took a cheap shot, bro. It was a pretty good one. It was a pretty good one. I hate you. I hate you and all your goons. Justice League are mortal enemies. When we finally beat you once and for all and put you in the dirt where you belong, we're gonna get back on our winning ways.
Because if we don't, I don't know what we're gonna do.
Max. Yeah. No, I don't know. Yeah. I understand. I know it was my fault. I've acknowledged that it was my fault. I've apologized because it's my fault. I got overzealous, I got a little cocky, and it's my fault that we don't have the UWA Elite Tag Team Championships. I understand that. But I've texted him, I've called him, he doesn't want to answer. I don't know what's going on in his head right now. Cut it. Man, shut it off.
Oh my God, Steeler, I don't want to talk to you. You should know why I don't want to talk to you. You should just realize why I don't want to talk to you. We had it in our grasp. Oh my God, literally had the match in our hands. We had it, but of course, he's got to get so overzealous and he's got to go for stupid things when we could have just won. We could have won. We could have just had the match won. We should be the #1 contenders again for tag titles that we never should have lost in the first place.
play into the effects of this match.
All right, our match is underway. The 6-man tag, this grudge match, really.
Well, really, Miles Penn, he looked almost a little annoyed that Ethan Promise and Ryan Rise were, I don't want to say playing around, but having fun. He wants to take it more serious, and I respect that.
Ryan Rise going back down. Steeler yanked on the hair. Does it a second time.
Steeler, not someone that you want to be taunting, really.
Kick to the abdomen there. Steeler, though, counted out Rise.
Rise goes up and over. Arm drag into a pin, into a crossface, into another pinning combination. Steeler not quite sure which way is up.
Well, Steeler looks like he might have tried to take some drama maybe before this. I feel a little better.
The continuing twist of Steeler's arm. Now he's just doing it to himself. Now Ethan Promise taking over the reins.
Chris Steeler with a little bit of muscle memory there. All right, in comes Miles Penn. We're going to keep up the gimmick.
Oh, no, we're not.
No, never mind.
He cuts Chris Steeler a little slack. I mean, the poor guy, his partner's on the same page with him. He's still in debt from all that money he spent on that cake at last
Oh, those strawberries. Those delicious strawberries. Japanese strawberries, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, you can't get them anywhere. Just Japan. He went all the way to Japan that morning and got back.
And now you got to pay even more for him.
Steeler tags in Bane here. All the way slam there from Miles Penn, knocking Massacre off the apron.
Got a read on Bane with a big European uppercut. Running into the corner. In comes Promise. In comes Rise. And Ethan Promise using his teammates as stepping stones to deliver that elbow. And a power slam from Rise to end things.
Steeler and Massacre in to break up the pinfall.
Which brings in both of the Lost Boys.
And this is what we expected. All hell breaking loose very early on in this match.
Well, good luck, Ref Brandon.
He's just looking in every corner, clueless as to what to do here. Lost Boys on top, though. Right hands for all three members of the Justice League. Oh, Promise and Penn take a nasty spill to the outside.
Rise, the only men left standing.
He doesn't realize that yet.
Doing a little styling and profiling. Oh, double clothesline from the Justice League.
This is what Miles Penn was talking about. Be serious, and Ryan Rise was messing around.
Max Bane, unlikely voice of reason.
Yeah, I was going to say, it's never good when Max Bane is the voice of reason.
Max Bane, living proof that evolution can go in reverse. Bane telling Ref Brandon, I can do what I want. I don't think that's how this works. It's not how any of this works.
And now Rise in the worst quarter possible. Bane tags the Steeler once more. Has Massacre even been tagged in yet?
I don't believe he's been in the ring legally, no. He has been in the ring, however.
Yeah, I don't know if you can see what I'm seeing, but you can see the frustration on Massacre's face.
Ryan Rise in a bad way right now, just getting those chops from Steeler. Just big overhand rights.
Wait, are we getting the tag? Now he has officially entered the match.
Steeler really getting in Massacre's face. Asking him if he's ready, but took a net. Oh, no!
Oh, no!
Another misread move there from Steeler.
Steeler hitting his own teammate, Mike Massacre.
I'm going to go on the limb and say Massacre's not going to be happy about that. Fortunately for Ryan Rise, Massacre seems to be taking his frustrations out on him.
Bane calling for Massacre to bring Rise back into their corner.
Just raking the eyes of Rise on that second rope. Tagging in Bane. Jinx there. Bane just to have a little bit of fun here. One shot to the gut. Tags in Steeler.
Well, this time it worked.
Oh, what a shot there.
The combination of Steeler and Bane worked better than the combination of Steeler and Massacre on that one.
Hatton drop into a big move for Steeler.
As Max Bane loses his mind on the apron.
Yeah, Massacre.
2 down only.
JC, like you said, mentioned earlier, look at Massacre's face. He looks even more frustrated right now.
All right, here we go again. Double team from the Just Us League. Steeler and Massacre. An assisted suplex, maybe.
No! Rise able to push Steeler out of the way and send Massacre to the other side of the ring.
Another attempted double team maneuver from the Just Us League going south.
See if it works here with Massacre and Bane. Maybe not.
Steeler directing traffic a little bit.
Again, though, I think that speaks to the anger that Massacre has secretly for Bane and Steeler.
Well, let's try with Bane now and see if it works this time.
All right, the assisted suplex maybe. Again, that time it worked. Max Bane, the missing link in the Just Us League.
I was just going to say, because, I mean, he's the only one that can pull off these double team moves.
Meanwhile, Penn and Promise finally back up into their corner on the apron.
Steeler, though, able to sneak in a shot with the boot to the back.
Steeler tried to tag himself in, and Massacre just avoided it, I think. Oh! Big power move by Massacre, turning it into a backbreaker. Almost a choke breaker.
Knee connected with the very bottom of the back.
There even seems to be frustration with the tags. A lot of force. Massacre, I mean, the Steeler even told Massacre to relax.
I don't know anybody who tells Massacre to relax and gets away with it.
In the sleeper goes Rise. He may be fading here.
Yeah, Rise is in a bad spot right now. He is. He doesn't have either of his feet underneath him. His legs straight out.
And he's been in the ring a long time. He's got to find a way to make that tag, or it's going to be over pretty quickly for the Lost Boys.
That might help. Jawbreaker. Rise trying to get to his corner. Steeler able to lock it in, and the rear naked choke. He's got the legs wrapped around. He's got the body triangle working also. Max Bane yelling at Rise to go to sleep.
So Rise able to get back to his feet here. Able to get Steeler off of him.
Steeler right back to it, though.
That might be the opening that Rise needs. To get the tag either to Miles Penn or Ethan Promise. Either one at this point.
Like you said, Cypress, he has been in there for a very, very long time. Both men trying to get tags to their respective corners. Steeler makes the tag. Rise makes the tag. In comes Penn. In comes Max Bane. In comes Massacre. We got chaos.
And with a clothesline in the corner to Massacre. Massacre able to reverse the Irish whip. Penn going for a moonsault, though. Totally misread that, by the way. Just trying to get out of harm's way with Massacre getting introduced to the turnbuckle.
Spine buster from Miles. Up and over, all the way out to ringside goes Miles Penn. Promise in the ring right behind Bane.
Bane, though, taking too much focus on the audience. And then Promise, oh my goodness!
Senton from the top rope.
And the flatliner to Massacre. Penn with the frog splash.
1, 2, and no.
Oh, I thought that was it right there. springboard frog splash from Miles Penn. A lot of momentum coming down on the ribs of Michael Massacre.
All right, now it's Miles Penn directing traffic, telling Promise to go up to the top turnbuckle. Max Bain knocks him off, however. Massacre fighting his way out of it.
Oh, and the big knee to the chin of Penn. Now, Massacre giving instructions to Bain. Another successful double team maneuver. 2.5 though for the Just Us League.
Maybe Max Bain should just turn around when these pins are happening instead of just assuming it's going to be 3.
You know what they say about when you assume?
Leads to assumptions.
Makes an ass out of you and Mumpkins.
Oh, yeah, that's it. Thought you were going to the Seinfeld.
Wait a second. Hold on. Massacre's got a chair.
That's never a good
There
sign.
are DQs in this match. It's not like an ODQ or anything.
Yeah, that is correct. Steeler not looking for that DQ.
Well, yeah, Steeler wants to win. They want to get back in the tag division and drop the ranks.
Oh, no! Penn just knocked Massacre into Steeler, too!
All 3 members of the Justice League taken out by Miles Penn.
Tucks the clothesline, gets in a tag. Ryan Rise back in action.
Big right hand to Massacre. European uppercut. Drops down onto Bain. And again onto Steeler. Stunner from Ryan Rise.
There's a move you don't see every day anymore.
Michael Massacre in a whole lot of trouble right now. All 3 members of the Lost Boys in a triple team maneuver.
Yeah, this is going to hurt.
Promise all the way up top.
Double stomp into a burning hammer.
The marshmallow stomp from the Lost Boys. Max Bain
just jumping over the referee to break up that. You know, he could have just stomped.
Well, he did deliver a stomp to the back of Miles Penn as he was coming through.
Suplex into the power bomb for Promise. Pushing off Miles Penn. Is he going to get one to him too?
Inside cradle power bomb. Massacre's feeling it right now.
Maybe one for Ryan Rise as well.
No, breaks free of the grasp.
Rise again doing a little too much styling.
Too much showboating there.
Steeler just tagged himself in.
And just when everything was going right for Massacre too. Back body drop there. Steeler
looking for the means to an end.
And he hits it.
1, 2, and 3.
The Justice League are victorious.
I'll tell you what, I got to give credit to the Justice League because the way they were looking in that match, I didn't think they had any chance. They were in different books, not even on the same page.
In the end, a huge individual effort from Chris Steeler, possibly taking some of the thunder away from Massacre, but doesn't really matter. In the end, it is a victory for all 3 members of the Just Us League. Steeler, Massacre, and Bain getting the victory over the Lost Boys here at Dangerous Uprisings. It looks like we're not quite done yet.
Back and forth between the Justice League after a victory.
Well, Michael Massacre thought he had match 1. He's not happy that Steeler stole it from him.
Well, for more analysis, for more on exactly what is going on in the ring and what the aftermath will be, make sure you're following us on all of the social media and visit us at UWAElite.com.
Wait a minute, Massacre's got a chair! Oh, he cracked Bain over the head with the chair!
What did Max Bain do?
Steeler just realizing what went down.
What is Massacre thinking?
What further analysis do you need? We're witnessing a betrayal here right now.
Max Bain was the glue that was holding this team together. No!
Oh, and one for Steeler, my God!
Man,
Just like that,
teams are just falling apart here in UWA Elite.
I believe Massacre is going solo from here on out.
I think.
Michael Massacre's twitching. Looks like Massacre's having an attack of some kind.
Sometimes you don't need words, guys. The action says it all.
Stay up to date with everything going down in UWA Elite on the official UWA Elite social media channels. Check out UWA Elite on Facebook, Instagram, X, and TikTok for late-breaking news, tickets, event previews, match announcements, exclusive interviews, match highlights, and much, much more. Get closer to the action than ever before when you follow UWA Elite on social media.
As long as I stand at the mountaintop, you stopped me right before I said the mountaintop. Oh, great. This is
We are the mountaintop.
I don't see any championships. When you take a spot on the mountaintop, you are the champion. And it's very lonely at the top. Unlike you guys right now, you're enjoying your own company. Are you? But you know what? This is exactly what I'm talking about. You guys got the numbers game on me. Just go ahead, kill me. I know how guys like you are.
What is wrong with this guy?
No, you're
not. What is wrong with this guy? Is he for real? Yeah.
See, a bunch of guys not taking me seriously again. I proved Corvis wrong. Boom!
Come on, guys, get him. Back up! Back up! Numbers? Oh, one! I'm one guy. All right. I want it. You're gonna get it, brother. You're gonna get it. It's okay. I guess numbers died tonight. Here I am. One. Idiot. And one is all I need to be. It's do or die, Jim!
He picked die tonight.
All right, South River, New Jersey. This match is scheduled for one fall. And it will be for the UWA Elite Ironman Championship.
Let's go!
Once again, our official in charge will be Ref Brandon. Introducing first, the challenger being accompanied by the Do or Die Posse. Wrestling from Mystic Island, he is a UWA Elite veteran looking to claim his first ever Iron Man title. Give it up for Big Dan. And now, introducing his opponent, he is the reigning, defending UWA Elite Ironman champion. He is the Wild Wonder.
Jungle Jim Wilder calling Big Dan a walrus.
He can talk all he wants, but the bell rings, it's going to be a different story.
We all know Cypress is a clear favorite.
So what exactly is your title with the Do or Die Posse, Cypress? Are you their advisor? Oh, we got.
I got it.
All right, Cypress getting a visit from KTB here. So yeah, are you the advisor, the coach, or what Cypress? What is your role? Like if this was a human resources hierarchy, where would you fit in the structure of the Do or Die Posse?
We don't have titles in the Do or Die Posse, but some people need to give advice. And so if you want to refer to me as an advisor,
I mean, I want to refer to you as a lot of things, but I'll stick
probably
with
all good things, I would assume.
Wilder and Big Dan locking up in the middle of the ring. Iron Man Championship on the line here at Dangerous Uprisings.
Oh, got jabbed in the eyes though as the referee was trying to separate them.
Wilder not able to see his opponent now. Big Dan just taunting him.
Able to catch that left hand and twist up the arm. Really wrenching on that arm there.
Yeah, Wilder trying to break out of that wrist lock. That's one way to do it. A little bit of breakdancing from Jungle Jim Wilder. We know that is very, very popular in his homeland of Australia, if you watch the Olympics.
Come on, Dan. Not that I'm rooting for anybody.
No, Cypress remaining impartial as always.
A hip toss of sorts by Jungle Jim, only got a 2 count out of it.
Wilder calling out the fans for some extra enthusiasm. Always appreciated.
What an impressive feat of strength that would be.
Yeah, trying to put Big Dan up in the fireman's carry.
You know what? I think now's a good time. I think now's a time for a special announcement, maybe right here on commentary.
Oh, please, absolutely. We're gonna hear about the golden ticket. Let's hear it, Cypress. Go ahead.
Oh, I'm just gonna say that it's still yet to come.
No, for the love. I envy people who've never met you.
Going for the crane kick there, but was caught by Big Dan. Continuous forearms to the temple.
I'm just gonna say, this match happened. It wasn't part of our plan. It worked out because Dan got a title shot, but we were not ready to pounce, so to speak, on Jim Wilder.
Now, Jungle Jim kind of pointing out that the Do or Die Posse, despite having the golden ticket briefcase, no actual championships, and a lot of the strategy seems to center around outnumbering your opponent.
Not our fault that we have 3 active wrestlers and he's 1 person. Tell him to get some friends. Not my fault nobody likes him. But Dan acted on his own. We never touched Jim Wilder in the back.
No, it was technically one-on-one, even though he had 3 guys backing him up. I know
he tried to pull him off. He pushed us all away. I was scared for my life. That was an intensity I never saw in Big Dan in a long time.
Yeah, you did look truly concerned, Cypress.
Not for Jim Wilder, just for Dan.
2 knees to the chin of Dan. A huge send-off there for Jungle Jim.
Jungle Jim going halfway across the ring.
Get out, Jungle Jim. Get up.
Big Dan taunting Wilder, telling him to get up.
Ducks the clothesline. Hits him with the knee.
Need a better cover than that to beat Dan.
I gotta say though, Jungle Jim Wilder really stepping up his game.
A couple of impressive victories as of late.
Impressive victories, some impressive offense, barely giving Big Dan any time.
A big victory over Eric Corvis last month, as Wilder said, putting the nail in the coffin of the contingent.
Contingent's in a whole nother story.
The scoop slam from most opponents isn't a huge deal, but Big Dan with a little extra oomph behind that one.
Dan might have lost the weight, but he didn't lose the power.
No, as a bigger dude, Big Dan was able to learn how to use that momentum in his favor, and he has absolutely not lost that. That technique is very much still there.
It's not like he forgot. He's more dangerous now because now he's quicker.
Really squeezing at the pressure points on the neck of Jungle Jim Wilder.
Wilder, a desperate attempt, just throwing some elbows behind him, seeing what connects.
I was gonna say, Big Dan's gonna look pretty good with that Iron Man title, though.
Jim Wilder, tough man to put down.
Getting back to his feet here, but
well, all right, he put him down.
And the elbow drop to follow. 1, 2. Just
Elbow
barely
right.
Got 2 there.
Elbow right across the chest.
All right, Dan, you got him right where you want him. Right where you want him.
His eye poke's really working in Dan's favor.
Oh, Wilder hard into the turnbuckle, chest first.
Keep it up, Dan.
Reversal from Wilder.
KTB put me in charge right now, so I got to pay attention.
Oh, and there's some of the agility, the newfound agility of Big Dan as he was able to get out of the way. Jungle Jim crashing into the turnbuckle. Up and over goes Wilder as Big Dan puts his shoulder into the ring post. Wilder up on the second turnbuckle. Looking for a jumping cutter was Jungle Jim Wilder. It ended up being an elbow to the face of Big Dan. Big Dan holding his jaw right now.
He's just got to shake it off. Sometimes, elbows happen. You lose a tooth, you just get up.
Dan able to get out of the way of most of the cutter, but yeah, as you said, that elbow still found the mark.
And a shot to the back of Dan.
A little bit of desperation here from Wilder. You do not want to go blow for blow in the middle of the ring with Big Dan.
Say you don't want those clubbing forearms hitting you in the face if you're Jungle Jim.
Fans here at ringside, the UWA Elite Army showing absolutely no hesitation for who their favorite is in this match. The spinning back kick from Jungle Jim. Hook in the leg, but again, not a whole lot behind that cover.
Dan needs to get back in this match right now. I don't know what's happening right now. I don't know what he's doing.
Jungle Jim Wilder trying to build up steam with some help from the UWA Elite Army. And just like that, he's back on the attack. Whoa, oh, God.
Almost got him up for that fireman's carry.
There you go.
Some Irish whips into the knees to the abdomen.
Side slam from Big Dan.
That is it.
No, not quite.
That should have been it.
Big Dan just in disbelief.
I mean, Jungle Jim Wilder, possibly the most underrated member of the UWA Elite roster. Possibly the most overlooked member of the roster. I mean, we talked about how many people
it's time to take matters into my own hands.
What? Wait, Cypress is leaving commentary here. Cypress leaving commentary position.
Wait.
Tried to throw.
Yes! Get him, Jungle Jim! Get him! What a shot!
Cypress trying to get involved in the match.
Oh, wait, no.
Oh, that's the...
Government's powerbomb, no! Jungle Jim Wilder finds his way back. Fireman's carry! He did it!
Cataclysm from Jungle Jim Wilder. Hooking the leg, and 1, 2, still the champ.
Ladies and gentlemen,
and just like that, I am the biggest Jungle Jim Wilder fan in UWA Elite. Not only did he pull off an impressive victory, he gave a big right hand to Cypress right in the face.
Cypress trying in vain. So wait, what do you want from me? Oh, wait, no.
Wait.
Cypress calling out the rest of the do or die posse.
They have the golden ticket there, MC Hale.
The briefcase out here also.
Oh, no.
Robbie Roller, KTB, Big Dan, and Cypress all in the ring, putting the boots to Jim Wilder.
Their strength in numbers, and that's being proven right now.
KTB checking on Cypress.
Let's just say he hit me first. He tried to hit him.
Wilder was able to block that punch from Cypress and deliver one of his own, but the sit-out powerbomb spinebuster from Cypress.
Wait a minute. Help is all the way, Jungle Jim. The X Express is here.
V. Daniel Troy Locke.
That was awesome once again.
In stereo from your UWA Elite commentary team, taking out all 3 members of the do or die posse.
That was a huge clothesline, crossbody there from V. Daniel, excuse me. And now unleashing stomps and right hands and lefts to Robbie Roller. KTB going at it with Troy Locke.
Roller choking out V. Daniel.
Oh, wait a minute.
Pretty freaking ugly. That's their music. Eddie Thomas and Jay Evans.
And do or die posse getting out of the ring.
Pretty freaking ugly in the X Express. They're scheduled for a championship match later on tonight. But right now, the news of the day: Jungle Jim Wilder finally able to make his way back to the locker room.
He's lucky.
Oh, you're back, Cypress.
Oh, I'm back.
After your little walkabout there.
How did that big right hand feel there, Cypress?
I don't know, ask him how the Cypress Hill felt. He had no business putting his hands on me.
Putting his hands on you? You tried to take a shot at him.
I was just seeing if he was okay.
Why? Punching him in the face?
I didn't punch him.
You attempted to.
I did not. Nothing of the sort.
Well, MC Hill, it looks like we're possibly going to get our tag team title match right now.
It certainly seems that way. X Express is here. Pretty freaking ugly is here. The do or die posse finally not here.
Oh, there's still Cypress.
Yeah, well. I mean, he kind of counts.
All right, it's been a pretty wild day. Sac River, New Jersey. Once again, it's championship time. This match will be scheduled for 1 fall. It will be for the UWA Elite Tag Team Championship. Our official in charge will be Ref Ryan T. Introducing first, the challengers. They are looking for their first taste of UWA Elite Gold. Everybody, give it up for Troy Rock.
I'm sorry, I gotta interrupt this. This is moron. They were the former champions. Not their first gold.
Yeah, they're looking for their second. You gotta give Rich Reed some, give him some slack here. He just had a kid, okay?
I'm a little testy. I just got knocked in the face.
And deserving every bit of it.
I'm sure Ty Thomas deserved it too, huh?
Defending UWA Elite Tag Team Champions, Explosive and Thomas, Jay the King Evans. They are pretty freaking ugly.
Besides that slight flaw by Rich Reed there, I think he might be studying MC Hale's spreadsheets. All these stats he's delivering out and announcing, you might want to give him a commentary position.
I mean...
Right, no, first of all, we called out MC Hale. He's a fraud. He's not the man of the spreadsheets. He puts everything on a computer now. It's not the same.
I mean, where do you think the spreadsheets...
No. You're supposed to have a folder with all of them in front of you. You're a fraud.
Monkey flip from Eddie Thomas. And the head scissor, putting Troy Locke almost out of the ring. Locke scrambling back to get that tag to V. Daniel.
Now, Jay the Key Evans getting into the action.
Fraud. Commentator going out to try and take a cheap shot on our Iron Man champion, and I'm the fraud.
Who did that, JC? I missed it. I was out there checking on Big Dan.
And V. Daniel taking out the legs of Jay Evans. Leapfrog into an arm drag.
Well, Evans was excited about that one.
Well, pretty freaking ugly. Always a burst of excitement, full of energy.
X-Express, no slouches either. V. Daniel with the float over.
Ducks the clothesline. Interesting.
Couple of blocks, couple of dodges, and then dueling drop kicks from V. Daniel and Jay Evans.
You want in, baby? A little bit of a sportsmanship.
I don't know why they clap that. Like when you watch a boxing match and clap if both guys went to punch and missed.
I mean, I think it shows that they're equally matched. There's the technique that both of them are using is pretty much the same. They have each other very well scouted. I think that does deserve at least some recognition.
Nah, I would rather clap if they just kick the other one in the face.
And Troy Locke able to drop down, sweeping the legs of Eddie Thomas.
Oh, I think
Daniels helping out Troy Locke there.
Oh, I think his hands might have been. I think he might have had the glue or something on his hands. He might have. I don't think that was intentional.
I mean, yeah, Troy Locke saying, "I promise I didn't mean to." Obviously, an accidental elbow to the side of the head of Eddie Thomas. Yeah, I don't think anything intentional by the X-Express there.
But I don't think that was intentional.
I don't know, but I kind of like it. I don't like what they did to my boys about 5 minutes ago, but
that was pretty impressive. V. Daniel springboarding with the knees.
I'm all for whatever they want to do because you want to be the champions. You got to win. Do it by any means necessary.
Yeah, any means necessary is certainly something that you have embraced in your career, Cypress.
I'm a Hall of Famer because of it.
X-Express with another tag team, with another double team maneuver here.
Ooh, a knee stomped right into the abdomen of Thomas there. That might have knocked the wind right out of him.
Now what they should do is just kick out that knee.
Eddie Thomas still with that bad wheel.
Both men blocking suplex attempts.
All the way up, but not able to get him over was Eddie Thomas.
Snap suplex there from V. Daniel.
That'll get it done.
Not quite. Sending Thomas into the X-Express corner.
Eddie Thomas has been in there for a little while now.
And it seemed like it was a clothesline to the gut. Again, attacking the ribs.
Half
driving the air out of his lungs.
half like shoulder attack. Either way, it was effective.
Ooh, as was that. Big boot.
Another senton splash.
Northern Light suplex. 2. Only gets 2 out of it.
But he held on to the leg, that injured leg of Eddie Thomas. Looks like he's going to try and get a Boston Crab out of this, maybe. Eddie Thomas trying to fight his way out of it. A couple of up kicks.
Oh, and a jawbreaker. That sends Locke. He knocked off Jay Evans, but again, I don't think that was intentional.
I mean, I think he was just collapsing into the corner and knocked Evans off of his spot on the apron.
You could call it whatever you want. I call it smart.
I mean, it's not smart if it's not intentional, though.
Well, so what? It was still worked out.
But now V. Daniel tagged in.
Just dropping down onto the lower back of Eddie.
X-Express is not happy they lost their tag titles last year, and they want to get them back, and they're going to do what it takes. You could say it's by accident. I have other. I don't know if I agree with you.
Nearly had him there.
Not every tag team employs the same techniques as the do or die posse steppers.
No, they should. We're holding the golden ticket.
These are not all bad intentions by Locke and Daniel. Things sometimes just happen. They go wrong.
Oh, yeah, they multiple times.
V. Daniel and Eddie Thomas trading blows. Daniel getting the better side of it right now.
You know, if it walks like a duck, talks like a duck, Robbie Roller shoots him because he's a hunter.
And Locke tagged in. Double team maneuver here.
Big double suplex from the X-Express. Hook in the leg, 2. Still only a 2 count. Eddie Thomas desperately needs to get out of the ring here. We got an Eddie chant.
Locke lifting up Thomas only to kick him back down.
Oh, did he accidentally just slam his injured knee into the mat?
Well, I mean, come on. This is a contest here, you know.
I love when I'm right.
Yeah, you were happy about it both times.
It doesn't happen often.
Crossbody back suplex combination.
Just ask my wife. I've never been right there yet.
Power and glory from the X-Express.
So when you say power and glory, I expect Paul Roman to come flying somewhere.
Bit of a suplex splash.
Now, Eddie Thomas exploding those right hands. Oh, caught with the knee. Sends him back into the X-Express corner.
Once again, Eddie Thomas in the wrong side of town. Thomas getting all the way out of dodge, however. V. Daniel crashing into Troy Locke. Oh! A dropping Pele kick.
We mentioned earlier in that 6-man tag that Ryan Rise needs to make a tag. I think Eddie Thomas needs to make a tag very, very badly. I mean, Jay Evans is pretty much fresh.
Yeah, Evans started the match, and I don't think he's been back in since.
And he gets the tag. Jay Evans, the legal competitor. Shoulder to the abdomen of V. Goes over, meets Locke with a clothesline. And the power slam to V.
Well, the key to professional wrestling is feeling it right now. Evan's yelling teamwork, but I'm not sure that Eddie still got it in him. I guess I'm wrong. Big double backdrop.
Did the key just unlock Troy?
Yes. That's never mind.
I got yelled at last week for making too many dad jokes by my son, so I'm going to stop now.
B. Daniel was caught, and now in the fireman's carry.
Eddie Thomas just has his knee out.
Oh, but too much time taken. Locke able to send Thomas into his partner.
Double pinfall. This is how they got the #1 contendership. No. Well, that's how they earned their spot. Dump one man out to ringside and double cover the other.
Now Locke positioning Jay Evans on the top turnbuckle and B. Daniel on the other side of the ring.
Oh, whoa. The rest of the do or die posse out to ringside once again. V. Daniel fighting off Roller. V. Daniel sending all 3 members of the do or die posse crashing to the ground out here at ringside. Meanwhile,
leaving Locke to fight for himself.
Electric chair, no. 1, 2, and 3.
The X-Express had a huge opportunity in getting the gold. Nearly had him there, but V. Daniel thought better of going after the do or die posse.
Well, this time Pretty Freaking Ugly able to get that double cover, the double pinfall. The move that got the X-Express into this match is the move that sends them home. Evans and Thomas looking to shake the hands of their challengers, but it didn't look like Locke was on board. Neither was Daniel, but cooler heads are prevailing now. The X-Express falling.
Wait a minute.
To still. Hang on.
ATV and Roller attacking both teams, stomping the life out of Troy Locke.
Evans and Thomas still trying to collect themselves. They can't even come to the aid of the X-Express.
Well, the X-Express should have stuck their nose in our business.
Oh, V. Daniel sent him to the steel post.
KTB just trying to cave his skull in and into the next post too.
You know, sometimes things don't go according to plan, and sometimes you got to call an audible.
Wait. Where's Cypress going now?
Cypress leaving his commentary position once again.
Wait, FC Hill!
He's cashing in. Cypress is giving the golden ticket briefcase to Ref INT.
This is going to be it. They're cashing it in for real.
The do or die posse looking to take advantage of the situation. A bruised and battered Pretty Freaking Ugly.
Ladies and gentlemen, the do or die posse, KTV and Robbie Roller, have cashed in the golden ticket to challenge Pretty Freaking Ugly for the tag team titles right now!
Oh my God. This could be a worse scenario for Pretty Freaking Ugly.
The bell is rung, and Pretty Freaking Ugly are going to have to do everything they possibly can to keep the do or die posse out of the ring. They need time to recover. Or maybe they don't. Eddie Thomas with the blockbuster backdrop. Cover 1, 2.
KTB though dragging referee Ryan T to the outside.
How's that not a disqualification? Do or die posse should have been disqualified from this match.
Well,
this was your plan all along, Cypress. This was it?
This was not the plan all along.
Cypress saying they're going to be calling an audible.
Or was it?
Well, I guess it doesn't matter now. The do or die posse in a UWA Elite Tag Team Championship match, unscheduled.
Went through a hellacious match with the X-Express. Now having to go to another one.
with a fresh do or die posse. KTB and Robbie Roller haven't had a match tonight. Evans and Thomas have a do or die driller.
Stay on him, Robbie. Stay on him. You know, it's unfortunate that this has to happen at Eddie Thomas's expense, but you got to put friendship aside sometimes. And
MC Hill, I think this is what we're looking for here.
Setup.
This is a do or die driller. Well, not this.
Evans able to send KTB into his corner, tagging in explosive Eddie
by his fingertips.
The wheel kick from Eddie Thomas.
Robbie Roller right behind him. Rake to the back. Snare trap.
You know, wouldn't it be crazy if the Do or Die Posse had someone that knew Eddie Thomas so well and schooled him on it? And everything that he was going to do. Wouldn't that be crazy?
Wait, are you saying your friendship with Eddie Thomas for literal decades has been a setup to this moment? Is that actually what you're claiming, Cypress?
I wasn't a fake friend to him, but if I know information, I'm going to divulge that to my guys.
Jay Evans squaring off against KTB, that reverse kick.
Into the fireman's carry. And a good sleep.
Still only a 2 count. Evans has hardly anything left. I don't know that Eddie Thomas is looking any better at ringside, but at least he's on his feet. KTB and Roller both still on their backs.
Evans getting KTB back to his feet again in the fireman's carry. They're going for that blockbuster backdrop combination once more. No! KTB sends Evans into the corner, knocking Thomas off the top rope.
Well, it took Eddie a long time to climb to that top turnbuckle, and I think that was all the time that KTB needed.
Uh-oh.
Up top goes goes Evans from KTB.
Do or die driller! Wait a minute, Eddie Thomas back on the top rope!
Senton splash.
Roller, you gotta look up, Roller. You gotta look up.
Eddie Thomas breaking up the pinfall at 2.5.
He's better than that, Roller.
Robbie Roller looking to get a little bit of a revenge on Eddie Thomas, but Thomas getting out of the way, sending Roller into the turnbuckle instead.
KTB and Jay Evans is trying to get back to their feet, or at least drag themselves to their corners to tag in the fresher partner.
Evans is inches away from Eddie. KTB's got a hold of his ankle. Enziguri.
That one really connected. Eddie Thomas tagged in.
Evans telling explosive Eddie Thomas to go up to the top again. Again, it's taken a while for him to get there, and it's enough time for KTB to fight his way out. Top rope pulled down from Robbie Roller.
Well, when you have a surgically repaired knee, that's what happens.
Super kick to Jay Evans, and KTB.
It was a head scissor attempt from Eddie.
And dropping him on the top turnbuckle.
Combination super kick and elbow from Roller and KTB. A stomp.
And that is how it's done. That's what you call a success. I think I got some celebrating to do.
That stomp into the Death Valley
driver.
I got my mind on Hedges here.
Shout out to Hedges.
Was the nail in the coffin on the tag team title reign?
No, the nail in the coffin's something else too.
Oh, well, come on now.
The Do or Die Posse are your new UWA Elite Tag Team Champions. I mean, that is the event. That is what the golden ticket brings you. This is the advantage of having the golden ticket briefcase. Is you can wait for a tag team to be bruised, battered, beaten down, and come in and mop up the, wipe up the crumbs. Basically,
I can't even say it was highway robbery. As Pretty Freaking Ugly really gave them a fight, even if they weren't all 100%.
Yeah, and yes, I see you, Cypress. Hi. Waving at me. Hello. And I mean, full marks to Pretty Freaking Ugly for fighting off the do or die posse as long as they are able. Well, folks, coming up next, we have the no holds barred loser leaves UWA Elite match. TJ Blade, Mike Seaway. Let's take a look at how this match came to be with TJ Blade turning on his allies. This is your UWA Elite Rewind.
Celebrate your birthday with the All-Stars of UWA Elite Pro Wrestling with one of our amazing UWA Elite Birthday Bash packages. Join us in South River, New Jersey for the birthday party of a lifetime, featuring early access to shows, exclusive meet and greets, and priority seating to a UWA Elite Supercard. Or you can bring the action to your party. You can bring all the UWA Elite action to your home or private location with our UWA Elite Birthday Bash packages. These events have limited availability, so be sure to make your birthday elite and visit UWAElite.com to book your party today.
TJ Blade, unlikely voice of reason.
Well, like I said, he's looking good right now. He's a win-win.
As the old guard tries to recover a little bit. Oh no! TJ Blade smashing Seaway with the motorcycle helmet. And look at Chris Powers. Absolutely zero surprise on the face of Chris Powers. He knew exactly what TJ Blade was up to.
If every couple years we get TJ Blade to turn on Mike Seaway, I'm like,
Blade hit Powers!
I didn't see that coming.
Blade hit Powers with the helmet.
I knew he was going to do that.
You did not. It'd be ridiculous. TJ Blade, I guess no longer a member of the old guard.
I've been saying the whole time TJ Blade was the leader of the old guard. I said it multiple times at Crossroads, and I was right.
You could have picked me, and you chose failure.
Wow.
I gave up everything for you. I gave up the UWA Elite Championship, eliminated myself from the Brawl for All for you. And what'd you do to me? You forgot about me!
I don't think Powers is going to forget about TJ Blade again anytime soon.
No, I mean, contingent, old guard, I don't know what's happening. I better go check on my guys.
TJ Blade leaving the wreckage of the old guard in the ring. Is he going back for more? He is! One more shot with the helmet onto the head of Chris Powers. Seaway actually draping his body over Powers to try and save his mentor, leader, tag team partner.
Yeah, I don't know why he's trying to save him. And Powers didn't look like he cared when TJ hit Seaway.
1,000 times. I'm sorry. I mean, you gave me the opportunity. You put me in the position I begged to be in, and I failed you. I can't believe I failed you.
No. Blade is the one who failed us. He lost sight of the mission. He lost sight of what the old guard is all about. You didn't fail. He did. You know how to make this better? Take him out.
Okay, next month I'll take him out. Me and Blade, one-on-one. I'm gonna beat him. I'm gonna make this right. Okay?
No. You don't just beat him. You take him out. The loser will never step foot in UWA Elite ever again.
If I'm gonna end you, I have to be able to do whatever I want. Because I'm willing to do whatever it takes to make Chris proud. So when we step in the ring for the last time, not only will you be gone from the UWA, you'll be gone permanently. I need this match to be no holds barred. I need anything goes. I need no rules. So what do you say, bro? No holds barred?
You want to challenge me to a no holds barred match? Challenge accepted. No holds barred. That means I can beat you up and down South River and nobody can do anything about it. And at the end of the night, when you're laying flat on your back, I'm gonna be the one standing in the middle of the ring. And I'm gonna be standing there, not as a follower, not as a brother, but as the man who burned down the old guard. Mike Seaway, this match isn't personal. This match is survival. I'm not leaving the UWA.
Goodness, all right, kicking things off with a blindside attack. TJ Blade going after Seaway, and guys, it doesn't get more serious than this.
Yeah, Mike Seaway not even able to get his ring gear off.
This is a no holds barred loser leaves UWA Elite matchup. And notice TJ Blade wearing the protein pack gear before the bell even told, playing mind games with Mike Seaway.
Mike Seaway breaking out the rolling clothesline, the rollaway early on in this matchup. It's a move he hasn't used in quite a long time.
Now Blade going to the outside, trying to regain his composure.
Mike Seaway, as you saw in his promo, saying he would do anything it takes to make Chris Powers proud. I'm not sure if that's the right focus to have, but, I mean, whatever gets you there, right?
I don't know if that's the approach I would take. I mean, eventually you got to be your own person.
Well, the approach you would take is to try and punch one of the participants while they're hanging out on the ropes and then cash in a briefcase to steal a championship from an already beaten down.
Okay, first of all, he swung first. He hit me. He didn't swing first. He hit me first.
You tried to hit him. The fact that you were unsuccessful doesn't mean that he's not allowed to retaliate.
Doesn't matter. Second of all, that is what the golden ticket is for. Is it not?
You're not wrong.
TJ Blade sent head first into the steel post. Now Seaway staying on the attack.
Just a clubbing forearm to the back of Blade. Seaway's looking for some, as I like to say, implements of destruction from under the ring, going for the trash can lid.
Bopped him right in the head. Ooh, by the second time.
I kind of feel with these two guys, this is inevitable. I didn't know if I really believed the alliance with the old guard after TJ Blade turned his back on Seaway the first time.
Blade. Oh my goodness! Seaway had the steel chair in front of his face, and Blade getting that baking sheet, maybe that trash can lid.
That trash can lid just smashing it into the chair, into Seaway's face.
Extra force into the face of Seaway. He may be down and out early. And another shot to the back. This just goes to show you how severed the ties between Seaway and Blade
Severed's a different
Yeah,
We're still going with this? Oh, guys, this is my first show back. Cut me some slack.
I hope it's your last show back again. Can you get pinned in this and then you leave?
No. I didn't sign a contract.
Blade just kicking out the legs of Seaway. Running knee off the rope and a clothesline to finish the combination. Reminder, Chris Powers has not been medically cleared to be here at Dangerous Uprisings. That's why he's not at ringside, but giving Seaway orders to just take him out.
By any means necessary, get him out of here. Knee to the head, and a forearm strike sends Seaway into the bottom turnbuckle.
I mean, personally, I don't think TJ Blade needs to take any orders from anyone to begin with. I don't know why he listened to Chris Powers. I mean, TJ Blade is the only former UWA Elite champion in the old guard. You know, if you don't count the legs.
Oh, a cannonball.
Yeah, off the chair from Blade. TJ Blade echoing some of the sentiment that we've heard from Cyprus before, calling Seaway a walking failure.
It's been a long time since I referred to Seaway that way.
Why do I feel like it's only a matter of time?
You know what? Maybe I should refer to him now. I might not have a chance to again. I mean, I did last time Seaway was in one of these matches with BT Bull. I showed up with the happy retirement balloon.
The second time that Seaway has faced his contract. Oh, on your left comes, no. Blade able to catch Seaway coming through the ropes.
Big back elbow to the face of Blade, going for the super kick, no, caught. And a shot to the back. And just like that, Blade is back on top.
Do you think like he'll ever say that? They're like, not you, TJ.
No.
Okay, just wondering. Now we got that out of the way.
As I started to say, this is the second time in recent years that Seaway's future here in UWA Elite has been on the line. As you mentioned, Cyprus, that match against BT Bull that he was successful in. If I remember correctly, a dumbbell to the head of BT Bull that split him open and got Seaway that victory and kept him on the UWA Elite roster. Is he going to be able to recreate that magic against TJ Blade, or does Blade just know him too well?
Yeah, this is the tough one for Seaway. Like you said, I mean, these guys, they're pretty much brothers. They go way back. Them and the late great Dynamite Davis as the Brochi pack. They've pretty much done it all.
One of the storied tag teams of UWA Elite.
Looked like he was looking for the double underhook DDT there. Wait, is Seaway going to use
Seaway's doing it
against him?
Trying to use TJ Blade's own double underhook. Blade fights against it and a drop toe hold, sending Mike Seaway face first into the chair.
His nose might be broken. You can see I was holding on to it.
Remember this moment, UWA Elite fans, the last time that Mike Seaway and TJ Blade will share a UWA Elite ring together.
Oh man, I thought you were about to say the last time Mike Seaway would be in a UWA Elite ring.
I mean, whoever wins this one, it's going to be the last time that they're both together.
TJ Blade just taking a bite of the head of Seaway. Looking disgusting.
It's not really a hold, but no holds barred.
What do you think, if Mike Seaway loses this match, what do you think Chris Powers' next move is?
I don't know that he's making amends with TJ Blade anytime soon, or Joey Adams for that matter.
Well, definitely not Joey Adams.
Blade taking too long. Oh! Cracked in the skull with the chair once more. And that'll knock Blade off the ropes, crashing onto the canvas.
You know Chris Powers is watching this match with anticipation. He's got to be on the edge of his seat.
Probably with an ice pack on his head, too.
Very likely.
TJ Blade really cracked him in the skull with that helmet.
A Seaway chant here from the fans at ringside.
Haven't heard that in a long time.
Possibly for the last time.
And a right hand knocks down TJ Blade for the moment. Big boot as well.
A lot of defensive offense from Mike Seaway here. A lot of counter moves. Drop kick to the side of the head.
And the on your left connects this time. Can Seaway capitalize with a pin here.
He needs to get on top of him.
1, 2. You were just 1 second away from the end of TJ Blade's career.
That's
Wait
smart.
a minute.
That's smart.
TJ Blade kicks out, goes right into a crossface.
And Seaway doesn't even usually imply the crossface, but he out of instinct, staying on him, that's extremely, extremely smart and a veteran maneuver.
TJ Blade's got nowhere to go. I mean, he can make it to the rope. It doesn't matter. No holds barred, no disqualification. There's no rope breaks in this match. Blade still trying to make his way to the ropes. I guess it's just instinct at this point.
I was going to say, it's instinct.
It's just what you do. Blade continuing to make his way toward that bottom rope. Not able to get there. Again, it doesn't matter. Ref Ryan T can point all he wants.
Wait. TJ Blade has hands on the trash can lid. Cracks Seaway in the face with the trash can.
He might have got Seaway in the eye.
I think you're right, Cypress.
I guess it didn't matter if he was reaching for ropes. He might not have been going for the ropes in the first place. Made his way over to the trash can lid, the only way to break up that submission hold. Just puts the trash can lid into the gut of Seaway.
Seaway trying to fight off the hold.
Front face lock from TJ Blade. Blade using some classic wrestling maneuvers here.
Seaway trying to lift up Blade, but Blade fighting back, and there's the double underhook DDT.
Looked like Seaway was trying to maybe Northern Lights his way out of it.
Yeah, he tried to fight his way out, but no avail. This could be it. I think if TJ got the full effect on that wasted DDT, it would be. I think it'd be over.
Not too many times has TJ Blade hit wasted and had someone kick out. But again, these two have fought side by side for so many years. Do either of them have anything in their repertoire that the other doesn't know about?
Well, that could be the key difference in this match. Maybe somebody does, and the other one, like you said, the other one doesn't know about it.
Wait, there's more underneath the ring. The crowd reacting.
What does TJ Blade have in his possession now?
Oh my God!
Oh, it's the dumbbell.
The 25-pound dumbbell.
To him is your fault, funny guy.
Oh, that's the thing that saved that saved Mike Seaway's career against BT Bull. TJ Blade.
We may be witnessing the end of Mike Seaway's career here at UWA Elite.
Blade calling Seaway a walking failure once again. Here it comes.
No, wait, Seaway catching the dumbbell.
Massive Mike Seaway able to fight his way out of that.
And a super kick.
The super soldier kick from Seaway.
He's got to cover him, though. He's
going for the dumbbell.
I don't know if that's smart.
I mean,
I didn't mean it that way.
I mean, Cypress, I can't imagine you would be arguing against something so effective.
Yeah, but I would have went for the cover. When your career's on the line, just the super kick could do it. And then I hit him with the dumbbell afterwards.
TJ Blade begging for mercy.
And he's pointing to the protein pack shirt that he's wearing.
Yeah, bros till forever, BTF.
Trying to say, remember the good that we had.
Oh,
putting the fist out, looking for a fist bump. Kicks it away. Oh, to the skull.
He hit him with the barbell. 1, 2, 3.
And just like that, TJ Blade's career here at UWA Elite has come to an end. You never want to see somebody lose their job, but they asked for the stipulation. They got what they asked for.
TJ Blade, I mean, putting everything on the line against Seaway, trying to save his career, trying to take out the man he called brother. But in the end, massive Mike Seaway is still a member of the UWA Elite roster, and TJ Blade is going to be taking that long walk home. As Mike Seaway makes his way back to the locker room, TJ Blade is going to be contemplating his future outside of UWA Elite. Fans, we'll remind you, UWA Elite will be returning to the World Food Festival in West Windsor, New Jersey, May 18th with UWA Elite Mega Fight 5. Tickets are available right now at Megabyte Events and UWAElite.com. We will be back with more UWA Elite action in just a few minutes.
I am the Red Lion, and this is the Great Awakening. Huh. I don't know if we've ever been properly introduced.
I don't think so.
Well, let me tell you, I am the weapon of the new gods. I speak with the ghosts of UWA past. I walk with the gods of the squared circle. And I am the leader of the Great Awakening. Yo, dog. I see what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? You're looking at the title, and my face is up here. Like, what you trying to tell me, bro? Like, you coming up in here monologuing, and I'm the Red Lion. Arr! What do you want?
This is your chance to prevent the inevitable, to change the course of history, to become the hero UWA is waiting for.
You want a shot at the title? I'll see you next month at Dangerous Uprisings. And if you're gonna sneak attack me, do better, dog.
And I'm coming straight for you, King Tech, and your Mad Queen. You know why, dog? Cause you're the Red Lion. Listen, Tech. If you wanted a shot at the UWA Elite iChampionship, all you had to do was ask. Just like Flash did, just like Damage did. But instead, you had to be the one, son, didn't you, huh? You had to be the one that's gonna piss me off. But you know what? You said something last time that set the standard, yeah. You said, I could be the one to change the course of history. Or, I'm the hero that the UWA Elite always needed. I don't know nothing about that part, dog. But when you said that you walk with ghosts, kings, and gods, well, I'll tell you what. On April 26th at the South River VFW, after I'm done whipping your ass all over the town, you can run back and tell them who the real king of UWA Elite is, and you ain't never walk with me. It's time to play, and I got a shot collar with your name on it.
Bulldog Pittman cannot be allowed to carry gold. Bulldog Pittman does not exist in our vision of a better future. There is a rabid dog in the UWA and it needs to be put down. These are your orders.
I dream of a better future. I dream of a new reality. I dream of apocalypse and annihilation. I dream of calamity and collapse. I dream of fire and fury. I dream of reckoning and redemption. And I dream of glory and gold. I am the weapon of the new god. I am the man in the fire. I hold the keys to the future. I speak to the ghosts of UWA past. I am the Red Lion, and this is the Great Awakening!
challenger, being accompanied by the Fighting Queen. He is the weapon of the new gods. He is the man that holds the key to the future. He is the Red Lion, King Tech.
That's what happens when you get in the face of the champion.
And his opponent, as you can see, when push comes to shove, wrestling.
Well, that's going to do it on introductions, Rich. Thanks for that.
Turnabout is fair play, I guess. King Tech going right after Bulldog. I mean, you need both guys in the ring to start the match, don't you? Tech just planting that cane right into the back of Bulldog Pittman.
Well, listen, I mean, you can say what you want, but the bell didn't ring. It's all fair. Well, maybe not fair.
The bell didn't ring. Yeah, those are two very, very different things.
That spoils a championship match for the UWA Elite Army. It doesn't look like Bulldog Pittman's going to be able to compete.
So, some taunting here from Tech.
Maybe if he can't compete, we could replace it with like a big mask for the Great Awakening.
Well, Bulldog's saying I can't go out like that.
Even though his head is in pain, it looks like he's going to continue with the fight.
Yeah, I mean, he took that cane just to the back of the skull. All right, bell has rung, and we've got ourselves an official match for the iChampionship. The champion in a bad way right now, though.
See, now he can't use the cane. I agree with you.
Ref Brandon taking the cane away, but that doesn't really matter. King Tech just choking out Bulldog. Hands around the neck of the champ. Ref Brandon's got to get into this match here.
Well, it was the Fighting Queen that gave Tech his missions. He said that there is a rabid dog in UWA Elite that needs to be put down.
I give you a free shot. Come on, buddy. Come on.
We've talked before about the Mad Queen whispering in the ear of King Tech, giving him his marching orders. Exactly what influence does he have? Does she have? Like how much of King Tech, of his words, of his being the harbinger of the Great Awakening, how much of that is coming from him, and how much of it is coming from the Mad Queen?
Well, I'm not really married, but I know you both are. So if your significant other tells you to do something, would you do it?
I mean, if I'm handed a cane and told to hit someone in the back of the head with it, I might have some questions.
Well, I have no problem doing that, but is my wife listening or is she not listening? Because that depends how I answer the question.
Pragmatic as always. Pragmatic as always, Cypress. A couple of shots to the back of the skull, right where that cane was.
Now, JC, I heard a rumor.
Oh gosh.
That while you were gone, that you actually joined the Great Awakening. Is that true?
Yeah, that could be further from the truth.
I mean, I still want to know what the Great Awakening actually is. Are we talking about a person? Are we talking about a faction? Are we talking about an event? I mean, the Red Lion, King Tech, has been rather cagey, not really answering many of the questions that we have.
Well, MC Hill, if you just pledge your allegiance to the Red Lion like JC did, you know all about it.
I don't know, JC, how did that go? Is there like a secret handshake, or like, are there meetings?
I'm trying to figure out the pieces to the Great Awakening as you both are, but he always mentions the gods of the Squared Circle, so maybe that's the higher power of the Great Awakening, or the Great Awakening itself.
And speaking of a higher power, Bulldog getting really high with that drop kick, taking King Tech down.
Bulldog's still feeling the effects, though. He keeps going back to his head.
Oh, I thought King Tech was going to tumble all the way to the outside.
Caught himself and then a back elbow to Pittman.
I don't think this is the smartest move for Bulldog Pittman to have this match.
Oh, what a shot to the abdomen on the way down. Looked like he was going for the double axe handle. Oh, what a right hand. You hear the contact being made with that right. Even Tech is astounded by the power of Bulldog Pittman's right hand. Don't take that the wrong way.
Look at that vertical suplex. I have no idea what you're talking about. Vertical suplex from Bulldog Pittman, but the Red Lion hangs on to it and turns it into a neck breaker. Pittman's down. King Tech is down. Tech looks like he's going for a cover, but Bulldog very wisely rolling under the bottom rope and getting out of the way.
That's that champion's advantage we like to talk about.
Indeed, you can only win that championship belt inside the ring. Bulldog with the veteran move. Rolling out. Can't get pinned outside. Can't lose the title.
Again, attacking the head.
One thing I've noticed, though, about the outside, the refs always allow a little bit more leniency on the outside.
Does seem
you
to
ever
be
noticed that?
Fighting right over by the iChampionship belt. Pittman able to block it and deliver a shot of his own, sending the head of King Tech into the apron.
Give Bulldog Pittman some more recovery time, but right back on the attack and sending Tech back inside the ring.
So I don't know if you guys spotted this. I'm just seeing this now as the Mad Queen walked past our commentary position. Oh! Talk about a head of steam!
Did the ring just shift?
Holy buckets! I think Bulldog hit Mach 3 on his way into that corner.
Taking out the left knee.
Well, as I was saying, the Mad Queen has those iron keys in her hands that we've seen King Tech use several times in the past.
Yeah, I did catch that when she walked out. I was happy to catch my eye. I seem to notice foreign objects very easily. I don't know what it is.
Yeah, it's a bizarre. King Tech dropping the leg onto Bulldog. Still only a 2 count.
Tech disagreeing with the ref's count.
I mean, he can disagree all he wants. Ref Brandon's the only one whose opinion matters here.
I don't know if his opinion matters.
I mean, he's the one who can call for the bell.
Yes, but I don't think his opinion matters here whatsoever. I don't think anyone takes anything that guy says seriously. I think you can say Ryan T's opinion matters too.
Again, attacking that left knee as he stomped on it. The leg is not supposed to bend inwards like that.
No. A whole lot of torque there. Tech looking to do a little extra damage.
Well, Pittman might have a head injury, might have a leg injury.
Oh, it looked like he was going for a single leg crab, but Tech just has his ankle wrapped up.
You know, I don't think it's too late for Bulldog Pittman to join the Great Awakening.
Trying to drag himself to the bottom rope. He's getting there and he's got it.
Well, this time rope breaks matter. Bulldog just shoving King Tech off.
Back to his feet, delivers a back elbow. Tech still on his feet though. Not after that clothesline.
Bulldog making contact not only with the chest of King Tech, but his side also, knocking him away to the side. Looking for a cutter maybe.
Instead, met with another shot to the back of the head. Technical knockout. Did I get that one right, MC Hill?
You did, yes. As the authority on King Tech's finishing maneuvers, I can report that, yes, I never call any of them wrong. And then an enziguri for good measure. Somehow the iChampion able to kick out, though.
I mean, you got to admire the determination from Bulldog Pittman. But I mean, he's still feeling that effect from the cane shot match before the match started.
Oh, absolutely. I think he's going to be feeling that for days.
And you got to give credit to King Tech. Or to the Queen, because maybe it was her idea.
I mean, King Tech just keeps pouring on the offense here. I mean, obviously, what else are you going to do? This is a championship match. You're not going to let the iChamp just walk away with his belt again.
Put the dog to sleep!
King Tech saying, I'm going to put the dog to sleep.
As the Fighting Queen gave him the mission, as I mentioned earlier.
Bulldog trying to get the crowd behind him here. The crowd trying to get Bulldog up to his feet.
Tech hanging on for dear life as Bulldog gets back on both his feet here.
Oh. King Tech had the sleeper on, but Bulldog figured out a way out of it. Another huge lariat. Bulldog is just lining up Tech now. Misses with the clothesline. Tech once again to the sleeper.
Bulldog very quickly getting out of that sleeper. If he got stuck in that again, that might be the beginning of the end.
You got to wonder how much gas is left in the tank.
Not to cut you off, but he just called for the keys.
And Mad Queen delivered them right on cue.
She threw it right in front of the ref.
Ducks the keys. What's what a spear! Oh, and here comes the Fighting Queen.
A pin, I mean, Bulldog had the leg hooked. He was pinning King Tech. Ref Brandon paying a little too much attention to the Mad Queen, however.
This match should have been done.
Wait.
Wait, Tech has the keys once more. Oh, right over the head! Bulldog Pittman, is he down for the count?
King Tech gets the keys under the bottom rope, and there's the 3 count.
King Tech, our new iChampion.
This is the belt that's supposed to be like the People's Championship. This is the one that fans vote on stipulations. This is the one that's supposed to represent the UWA Elite Army. And King Tech is now the iChampion. I have no words.
Is there a problem?
I mean, not exactly in a fan favorite way. Not exactly a way that the UWA Elite Army would approve of. I have no issues with King Tech winning a match, but the way that he did, I mean, that does not represent what the iChampionship is supposed to be all about.
I can say, listen, he might have cheated, and you know what? I may have saw it, but you know who didn't see it? The referee.
Well, if you want to see UWA Elite action once again here in South River, New Jersey, make sure you're here on Saturday, June 14th. UWA Elite Aggression comes to South River. Tickets are available at UWAElite.com as we tolerate our new iChampion, the Red Lion, King Tech.
We don't even know what we're doing next month. We don't. Oh God.
Here it comes. Give it to us.
Come
Give
on.
us the bad news.
Come on. You're probably
Let us-
feeling great. Rub it in. Come on, Shannon. Rub it in.
Actually, I'm hearing some good news for once. I talked to Dave Swan, and he said you guys are the first 2 entrants in the Cell Block 6 match next month.
This is how we make it right, Bull. This is how we make it right.
Go away. away so we could celebrate?
Hey,
Because this is great news.
Thanks, it's the first time you've ever made a person smile, Shannon. Congratulations.
Look, we cut off Nick, we cut off Ty, and the good comes.
And either BT Bull or Eric Corvis are gonna be the next.
This is great!
So if Eric Corvis and BT Bull are going to be handed a spot in the Cell Block 6 match, well, I understand I don't have the contingent name attached to me anymore, so my shot calling powers might not be as strong, but you can bet Ty Thomas is taking spot number 3. Because Ty Thomas, the gambler, truly terrific, is no longer betting on the contingent. The gambler, truly terrific, Ty Thomas is no longer betting on BT Bull and Eric Corvis. No, the gambler, Ty Thomas, truly terrific, is betting on himself and himself only. And in 2025, I am all in on being UWA Elite Champion, making the UWA Elite Championship absolutely, positively, truly terrific.
And you want to throw Ty Thomas, BT Bull, Eric Corvis in the match. Now, don't take anything away from these men. They are great competitors, don't get me wrong. But I think their mind is somewhere else right now. See, Flash Carter is coming into this with a clean slate. I don't have any beef with anyone. I don't have any troubles, any scores to settle. So when Flash Carter walks into the Cell Block 6 match, it's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 men going down in a flash. And one victor that you're looking at right now.
Truly terrific Ty Thomas, who alienated everybody in the UWA Elite and wants everyone to accept them back into their good graces. Who else do we got? Who else? We got Flash Carter. What I lack in charisma, I make up for in boyish charm and yelling. Speaking of yelling or just talking weird, Eric Corvis, who is a dramatic actor with every promo he cuts. Who's left? Oh, the Chrome Dome. BT Bull. That's 4. I make 5, because I'm in the Cell Block 6. And I don't know who the 6th man is, but I'll make fun of you at Dangerous Uprisings.
And as I see it here, this is a stack match. And I'm gonna carry this match on my shoulders and drop every man down, because at the end of the day, I'm D1 since day one. I've carried this company before, and I can do it again. And most importantly, I believe in me, no matter what.
this is your main event of Dangerous Uprisings, the Cell Block 6 match. Flash Carter and Sean Damage McNelis kicking things off in the ring. Now, as you guys mentioned earlier, I wanted to start off with a question for our special guest commentator, Nicholas K.
Oh, that would be me.
Yes, that is you. In fact, you came out with Ty Thomas, so what does this mean in your standing with, the contingent and Ty Thomas? Is this your ultimate favorite?
Well,
this is who you're
it
partnering
means
with?
I came out with Ty Thomas, right?
Right. Yes.
I think I made my intentions very clear at the beginning of last month. I gave Eric Corvis and BT Bull the opportunity to just move onto our own separate business, and unfortunately they put their hands on me and they put their hands on Ty, so now this shifts to a personal level. So yeah, I came out with Ty.
Fair enough.
You have to excuse JC. He was fired last month, so just get
He
back
wasn't fired. You wrote that.
I wrote that.
I mean, I think he might deserve to be.
Oh my God.
Thank you. I'm gonna get someone that knows what he's talking about out here.
I'm not sure. I was busy last month, right? So I'm not sure.
SDM holding on to that headlock on Flash Carter.
Did we use back at the wrench yet?
Am I the only one that's just tired of Flash Carter? Is that just me?
I believe so.
Okay, just wondering.
I mean, based on the reaction here from the UWA Elite crowd, the UWA Elite Army here in South River, I think you might indeed be the only one tired of Flash.
Continuous right hand sending damage into the corner.
There's a reason he won Most Popular Wrestler 17 years in a row.
The entire length of his life.
Bunch of shots from Flash Carter with a drop kick to finish off the combo, sending SDM down. Remember, this is an elimination match. Getting as many of your opponents pinned as quickly as possible. Definitely the best strategy to go with.
Yeah, Nick, I'm assuming you're not going to tell us what number Ty drew, right?
I mean, I'll be entirely honest with you. I don't, because as it stands right now, this is Ty's opportunity and time to be Ty. He may make a mistake. I'm here. I don't think the moniker has ever been used before, but consider me Coach K, right? Yeah,
I like that. That's original. I
right,
like that.
very original. I'm here. If Ty needs it, I'll be the advice that he needs. But it's time for Ty to be Ty.
Big splash from SDM coming off of the middle turnbuckle, covering a hook of the leg, 2.5.
I had a Coach K in my Pop Warner days.
All right, next man into the fray will be BT Bull.
That means he's going to take
down his
towel
head. I mean, we believe so.
I can't wait to see his new haircut. I heard the guy that gave him that is pretty handsome.
You look like you get a good haircut. Maybe you have a professional little side job, make some side cash.
UWA Elite Army chanting "Take it off." I'm not sure. Folks,
Interesting.
It's a family show.
Interesting. What in the world is that?
Oh, his hair grew back beautifully.
You ever see those memes? What the hell is even that?
Absolutely, just this gorgeous head of hair on BT Bull.
Heath Ledger would be proud.
Kick to the gut of Flash and then a chair into the midsection of Damage and just splat right across the back.
I see what you did there. You get Nickelodeon vibes here. Splat, orange chair, green hair.
BT Bull doing his greatest big head impression. I'm not really impressed with his new haircut. I'd love to see what he looks under that clearly a wig.
Oh, you don't think that's his real hair?
We have suspicions, right?
I have a hunch.
You don't think it grew back that fast and he dyed it green?
I mean,
BT Bull with looking like an Easter basket with the grass on top of his head. Ty Thomas, who's handcuffed at ringside, BT Bull going after him.
And this is one thing that I did not teach BT Bull. I teach my guys to remain focused. You're attacking a guy that's not even active in the match. You should be worrying about eliminating guys in the match.
Both shoving Ref Ryan T away. Flash Carter and SDM still in the ring, still the two legal men.
And that's what Nick was just talking about.
Oh wait, the hair is coming off.
Flash Carter trying to grab a handful of the wig. Gets it partially off. There it is.
Corvis takes it off. My goodness. The shiny dome of BT Bull is exposed.
Watch out, Bald Bull. Here comes SDM. Suicide dive out the ringside. Takes down BT Bull. 45 seconds until entrant number 4 comes into the Cell Block 6 match.
And if the famous wrestling clown just minded his own business, none of this would have happened. Famous wrestling clown.
You have to say it that way.
Flash and SDM looking to do a little double team maneuver on BT Bull, but Bull's having none of it. Double clothesline, sending both of his opponents down.
Before this goes off, I want to point something out. There's a lot of chicanery going on with Bull's hair, ties involved, Corvis barking orders. Corey Dillinger is sitting there like he's ready to he's chomping at the bit to eat somebody right now.
I mean, not for nothing. I'll be honest. That's exactly what he should be doing.
Yes.
Well, speaking of Corey Dillinger, he is the man getting uncuffed right now. Eric Corvis choking out Flash Carter in the corner while everyone's back was turned. Everybody distracted by Corey Dillinger getting unhandcuffed. I forgot about the mat mechanic at ringside.
Well, we know there's no love lost between BT Bull and Corey Dillinger.
As a guy that BT Bull through many a battle against Corey, this is a sight I'm very familiar with.
Back and forth forearms between both guys.
I don't think I need to point this out to you, Nick, but it is kind of convenient since you stopped guiding them to Corvis and Bull. They both were unsuccessful last month.
Yeah, well, that is convenient, isn't it? There was a reason why they were with me. There's a reason why you would sign with the contingent in the first place. Let's not get that twisted.
I mean, and before it was the contingent, it was Nicholas K. Associates.
Exactly.
I mean, your name is top billing on that group.
But you see, the problem was I tried to make it not about myself, and look what happened.
SDM giving Dillinger a little extra head of steam.
And now launching McNelis into Bull. And that partnership's over.
See, I would have stayed on Bull. Because once Corvis comes in, they're going to work together. I would try to get Bull out as quick as I could.
And then a flash drive putting damage down.
And I would get him out just because he sucks.
Touche.
Just tossing Carter into the corner.
Flash able to get the boot up into Dillinger. Crossbody, Dillinger caught him with one arm. The diligent one showing some of his power, but Flash able to escape out the back door, ducking a couple of shots, and then a jawbreaker. Flash dodging the charging Dillinger.
But a drop kick sends him into the second rope.
Flash with a kick to the head of Corey Dillinger.
I should hurry up and go for a pinfall. It should only be moments before we get another guy in the ring.
We're 30 seconds away from that.
Flash went for the crossbody on Dillinger, but SDM is the one who caught that.
I didn't even look at the clock. See how good I am? I should be in all the time.
Rainbow cutter. As the veteran SDM scoots out under the bottom rope, however, BT Bull locking in that rear naked choke.
And Flash is out!
Flash Carter's tapping. Oh, one goes out and one comes in. Truly terrific Ty Thomas is going to be entrant number 5, which means Eric Corvis has the coveted number 6 spot.
Good for him. Great news.
You got to think BT Bull's hoping for some backup with Eric Corvis. Ty Thomas going right after BT Bull. Oh, what a big boot!
Thomas just lifting that big boot into the jaw of BT Bull.
I mean, they got to work as hard as they can to get BT Bull out of this match. Once Eric Corvis comes in there and BT Bull's still in the match.
Yeah, I mean, Dillinger, Thomas, and Damage, I mean, all kind of sorta on the same side if you assume that Bull and Corvis are a team on their own. But I mean, still, every man for himself here. Only one man can get that #1 contendership.
True, but all three of the other guys, the odd men out in this situation, they should do the simple math here. There are two guys who are clearly unified. It is in their best interest to try to get them out.
Not what is happening in the ring. The strategy may be a little bit lacking. Ty Thomas continuing to go after Dillinger rather than BT Bull.
And it would be very smart for Damage, too, because Damage has been in this ring the longest. He could use a little breather. A 3-on-1 might help him.
Listen, when you get in that ring, sometimes your plan, all bets, they kind of go out the window when that adrenaline starts pumping. And that is what I teach my guys to.
I think Cypress referred to that earlier as calling an audible.
Hey, you call an audible and you walk out tag team champions. It happens.
BT Bull going for that rear naked choke again, this time on SDM. McNelis fighting out of it with a couple of elbows. Here comes Dillinger.
Oh, big right hand.
He walked right into that one.
BT Bull charging behind Damage, and Damage gets out of the way. Both big men collide, Dillinger and Bull.
We're just under a minute until Eric Corvis joins this match.
And that was a flatliner to both men.
A double celebration from McNelis.
I guess you can't do a double devastation. It's impossible.
Oh, looks like he might be going for it here, though.
I wasn't sure what version of the move that was.
Wait,
I see what you did there. Thomas with a pedigree. Hits the pedigree. Hook the leg. 1, 2. Is Damage out? Yes.
There we go.
SDM has been eliminated with 10 seconds remaining until the mat mechanic makes his entrance. Corvis yelling at Ref Brandon what we all knew he was going to be. There's no mystery.
There really is no reason for him not to be over there.
Saying my boy. BT Bull.
Oh, and the mule kick from Corvis right between the legs of Ty Thomas.
There's no disqualification, so it is all legal.
Indeed.
I like your new haircut.
Well, that makes one.
The relationship that these guys have developed,
disturbing.
It's confusing. It's not the contingent I know.
Right next to us.
Focusing too much on Ty Thomas and Corey Dillinger.
Oh, Dillinger ducking the shot from Corvis. Corvis hitting his own man, BT Bull, and now Dillinger going to town on Bull. I mean, Corvis and Bull saying they needed to get on the same page now that Nick Kay wasn't calling the shots, and I think that's a really good example of it right there.
I think they're doing great.
Another big right hand there to Ty Thomas. One to his back to follow. And that chop really getting to Ty Thomas there. You hear his screams of agony there.
We got to see if Dillinger and Ty decide to join forces.
See, they're doing great.
Couple of slams, matching slams from Ty and Corey, but a couple of kickouts to match.
I think Ty and Corey thought they were about to go one-on-one after that, but both of them look kind of shocked.
Cell Block 6 match makes for some very strong, very temporary alliances.
I mean, I understand these guys, not the greatest of friends, but it's still in their best interest.
I mean, the fans here at ringside are chanting 2 versus 2, 2 on 2. Tough to argue with.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to take Ty Thomas a long time to earn any trust back with certain people in this roster.
Watch out behind Ty. BT Bull getting to his feet. Eric Corvis behind Dillinger. Oh, a couple of low blows from the 2 remaining members of the contingent.
Listen, Ty's point, as both guys go for the pin here, Ty's point remains the absolute God's honest truth. We, at the end of the day, are a collective of businessmen just trying to better ourselves. Now, you may disagree with our tactics at times, but right now, Ty has thrown out, potentially bending the rules, and is really trying to be his own man.
We'll see if Ty Thomas turning over a new leaf. Oh, he's going to have a little bit of recovery to do before that.
This is what we were talking about. I've been saying this the whole match. This is what was going to happen if they didn't work together to get BT Bull out early.
Now, focusing on Dillinger.
This is Corey Dillinger. This is the UWA Elite failure.
Oh, jeez. Calling him a failure, but
a meeting of the minds. BT Bull and Eric Corvis getting slammed together. Double headbutt. Dillinger keeping working on BT Bull. Now taking a look over. Never mind, he was looking at Corvis, but Ty Thomas cut him off, and Dillinger.
Good move. Can't get pinned on the outside of the ring.
Corvis right there to cut off Dillinger's momentum. And BT Bull has the brass knuckles.
Dillinger getting Corvis off of him and then blocking the brass knuckles and a shot to the jaw.
Is Dillinger going to use the brass knuckle?
No disqualification. Corvis.
Gear shift from the mat mechanic.
He might have just saved BT Bull right there.
And now Corvis has the brass knuckles. D elbow from Dillinger. Unfortunately, BT Bull getting to his feet behind Dillinger. Looks like he's going for the rear naked choke again. That's a lot to get around. And then another gear shift.
He had the
brass knuckles.
Yeah, he definitely had the brass knuckles on there.
And bulldozer neck breaker combination. 1, 2. Dillinger has been eliminated from the cell block 6.
Meanwhile, Ty Thomas has a ladder.
Nick, did you tell him to do that?
I'll be honest, not in my normal offensive repertoire.
I was going to say, you weren't really known for a ladder.
Kind of grounded kind of fella myself. Not sure what Ty's doing here, but hey, man, I trust he has an idea.
Corvis and Bull celebrating a little too early. There's still one man left. Ty Thomas. Holy double clothesline from the top of the ladder.
Made it work.
I mean, Ty's got to throw an arm over somebody here.
Definite high risk, high reward there.
Bull, the first man to his feet. Ty Thomas just a millisecond behind him. Throwing a couple of clotheslines, not doing a whole lot. Reversal by Bull, sending Ty into the corner. Ty with a reversal. Neckbreaker from Ty Thomas.
Pushing Corvis off into the corner.
I mean, one thing in Ty's advantage is Bull has been in this match the longest. He's got to be sucking a little bit here.
Either way, man, Ty is doing his best to keep his head on the swivel here. This is not the situation that he wanted to be in. Not what I wanted to be in, but
Ty Thomas able to jump out of the way of the low blow. Corvis delivering it to Bull instead. Once again, the miscommunication from the 2 remaining members of the contingent.
And a pedigree over BT Bull, and it hits!
He's going to let Corvis pin Bull. Corvis is on top of Bull. Eric Corvis has eliminated BT Bull.
I mean, Nick, that's got to put a little smile on your face.
I have a hell of a smile on my face right now.
Extra stomp there for good measures.
That is incredible work by Ty.
I know our cameras aren't picking this up, but the smile on Nick Kay's face right now is as golden as his beer.
Listen, I have been accused to have a bit of a black heart at times, but I've seen that Grinch cartoon a couple times, and today my heart grew 2 sizes, 10 sizes, 20 sizes. I don't know.
The headbutt from Corvis, but both him and Ty hit the deck.
And now Bull could go back to his spot of being Eric Corvis' new pet, his new little buddy, his new little errand boy.
Glancing over here.
Yeah, I think BT Bull heard you, Nick.
Why would you bring the drama here?
Yeah.
Why? Oh, wait.
Hey, oh, God.
Let's go!
Oh, hey,
BT Bull is just grabbing Nick Kay, dragging him away from commentary. Nick Kay trying to fight his way out of it, but Bull's got a hold of him by the neck, by the front of the shirt. Looks like, are we going to see a bulldozer on the outside? Nick Kay, a few right hands to the jaw of BT Bull. Baseball slide from Ty Thomas. He handed off the brass knuckles. Nick Kay's got the knucks. Oh!
Right to the temple.
That's the way to take care of BT Bull. Unfortunately, BT Bull's already out of the match.
Corvis trying to take the knuckles away from Nick.
Your fault! Yeah? You did this to us! I'm gonna break your sword!
Ty Thomas coming to the rescue of the original professional wrestler.
I think I got one more here.
Nick gonna haul off on the mat mechanic. Look out, Corvis. Oh!
And that is the knockout punch.
Oh, he could have shattered the jaw of Corvis there.
Well, Ty's got to get Corvis up and get him in the ring and pin him.
Well, folks, we are down to one-on-one. Ty Thomas and Eric Corvis. One of these men is going to be your new #1 contender. I think Nick Kay's job is done. He just got his beer from commentary and is heading back to the locker room. I mean, does Nick Kay even care if Ty Thomas wins the Cell Block 6 match at this point?
I think he would like it, but he did say he wants Ty to do his own thing. So he's coaching from the sidelines. He's not going to get involved. I mean, he got involved, but that was only because BT Bull brought him in.
And Ty with just the dead weight of Corvis trying to shove him back into the ring so he can get this pinfall, get this #1 contendership, and move on to aggression. Corvis kicks out.
Took too much time to get him back in the ring.
I mean, it took forever for Ty to get Corvis back in there.
It was hard to pick up dead weight and throw him in the ring, roll him all the way to the center. Telling Ty, Corvis just told Ty he's sorry.
Sometimes it takes a mistake to realize you're wrong.
Well, Corvis is trying to apologize, trying to say I was wrong. One more low blow.
I thought Thomas may need an ultrasound.
To find it, well, never mind.
And a shot on the back with the steel chair.
His Audi is an innie now. With his belly button, he took that shot from the chair shot from BT Bull and right in the gut in the beginning of this match. It's still got to be causing him some. Wait, what did you? Oh, get your minds out of the gutter.
Oh! With the brass knuckles in his hand.
He might have broken knuckles now.
Oh, now Ty has the brass knuckles. Those brass knuckles have seen more action in this matchup.
I can say I may have used a couple brass knuckles in my day, but I've never punched a ring post with brass knuckles, so I can't imagine how that feels.
Ty's got to turn around Corvis. Oh, another shot to the jaw. And again, no disqualifications in the cell block 6 match, no countouts. This is all legal, folks.
But the pinfall must occur in the ring, if I'm correct, right?
Yeah, this is not false count anywhere.
But it is Ryan T, so you never know what will happen.
It's like whose line? Everything's made up and the rules don't matter. Corvis and Ty continuing to fight through the crowd.
They're touring the arena right now.
Corvis has one of Ty's own 8x10s. Who's going to use that as a weapon somehow against him?
Yeah, I don't know how effective that would be unless you're Jeff Cannonball.
And Ty Thomas just smashed Corvis' face on Corvis' gear table.
Ty with a chair.
Table, excuse me.
A chair to the back of Corvis.
It's not your typical folding chair, but effective.
Ty continuing to use anything that's not nailed down here at ringside, and a few things that probably should have been. Ty directing traffic now. Letting all our fans at ringside know to get out of the way.
Now Ty Thomas grabbing a hold of the steel chair.
The one that was used against him early in this match and delivering it to the back of Corvis indeed. Corvis eating a chair shot. Ty just stalking his prey right now instead of getting Corvis back into the ring and winning this match.
I was going to say, there's a tail shot on the line here. You got to get him back in the ring. I think Ty's taking this almost too personal.
UWA Elite Championship opportunity for the victor of the Cell Block 6 match.
Who will go one-on-one with Joey Adams? Will it be Eric Corvis or Ty Thomas?
Corvis setting Ty into that chair. Ty looking to fight his way out of it, but a crossbody from Eric Corvis sending Ty back over, flipping over the chair. Landing face first on the arena floor.
And now placing the chair over Ty Thomas's body, and he's locking in the Boston Crab with some help from the chair.
A little extra leverage here being utilized by Corvis.
But one of them's got to get the other one in the ring. You can't. I mean, you can do damage on the outside, but you can't win the match.
No countouts, no disqualifications. What's Corvis got up his sleeve now?
Looking for a suplex on the ground.
Oh, wait, Ty Thomas countering it. Oh, and Corvis gets suplexed on the floor.
Reversal from truly terrific Ty Thomas.
Yeah, suddenly Corvis doesn't think that suplex attempt was a good idea.
Corvis should retire now. Did I hear that right?
Yeah.
Oh, face slammed right into the apron.
Oh, Ty's got another idea. Into the chair. Oh!
Now the lifeless body of Corvis once again rolled into the ring.
Speaking of lifeless bodies, BT Bull crawling out from under the ring, going back toward the locker room at this point.
Well, and this is a shorter way.
And now Ty's got the chair.
And this chair was brought out by BT Bull and Eric Corvis. That was working against him.
And the good half of the contingent. I'm going to put an end right now.
Ty says, I'm going to end the contingent. I'm going to end you right now. Ty looks like he's going for the side slam. Corvis just ripping at the face of truly terrific Ty Thomas. Shot to the gut from Corvis, another one.
Well, Corvis has bad ideas in his mind right now.
We've seen him deliver a zero machine from the top turnbuckle before.
And never when there was a chair there.
He's done!
Ty trying to fight Adam. The superplex. Corvis abandoning the superplex ideas. He is indeed going for the zero machine onto the chair, and he hits
my
it.
goodness. The
Corvis.
side of Ty Thomas just completely bends in half.
And Corvis went with him on it too. 1, 2, and that's going to be it.
The winner of the Cell Block 6 match, the Matt Mechanic
Well, it took a lot of teamwork from Bull and Corvis, but in the end, Ty Thomas just had too big of a hill to climb to take out both members of the contingent. A Cell Block 6 victory, the zero machine onto a chair. Finally able to put truly terrific Ty Thomas out of this match, get the pinfall, and get the victory for your new UWA Elite #1 contender, representing the contingent, the mat mechanic, Eric Corvis. Folks, be with us next month at the World Food Festival in West Windsor, May 18th for Mega Fight 5, and then we will be right back here in South River, June 14th for UWA Elite's Aggression. For JC, for the UWA Elite Hall of Famer Cypress, for Shannon May, Rich Reed, President Dave Swan, and all of us here at UWA Elite, this is the man of 1,000 spreadsheets, MC Hale, saying we will see you at ringside.